Our pioneering ancestors transformed Israel from a barren, undeveloped land and helped shape the vibrant country it is today. UJIA is proud to have been part of this journey from the start, but there is still so much more to be accomplished, especially in the north of Israel. That's why UJIA is committed to regenerating the Galil with a series of community transforming projects that build schools, develop infrastructure and stimulate the local economy. And by promoting people-to-people links, they connect the young Jewish people of Britain with the people of the Galil. Here in the UK, they invest in programs that make Judaism relevant, accessible and inspiring to thousands of school children. And through youth movements, young people are encouraged to experience the wonders and the challenges of the Jewish state. UJIA is powering the next generation of pioneers. UJIA is powering me. I am now ready to go to Israel. Bye, Mom.
Bye, sweetheart. Have a lovely
Bye.
time.
Give me a kiss. Bye, Dad.
Bye. Have a good time.
Hi, I'm Nathan Graff. I'm 14 years old and I go to King Solomon High School. I reckon that because I go to a Jewish school, everyone else thinks that I'm really religious. But I'm not. The most religious thing I do is eat chicken soup on a Friday night.
I'm going to Israel with all of my friends wearing this King Solomon Israel tour shirt. It's my first time and I'm really excited about what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be amazing.
Welcome everybody to Israel.
We've just flown in from London to Tel Aviv and now we're going to Jerusalem.
I'm going to talk to you about opportunities. You decided that you were going to come on the Israel trip. The question maybe you've got to ask yourself now is why did you make that decision? What opportunity did you open for yourselves?
I didn't really know what to expect of the Kotel. I'd seen pictures of hundreds of people stood there praying, but actually it was quite calm, and I was able to take a moment for myself to try and take it all in and appreciate some of the history that our teacher just told us. The next day was a chance to explore Jerusalem. We went to a viewpoint where you could see the whole of Jerusalem and it was amazing. We also saw the Knesset, City of David and then the Jewish Quarter, where we saw a biblical play about two brothers who were secretly helping each other out by leaving food for each other, even though they were both starving. I thought that was really nice and we saw it in front of a big synagogue in the Jewish Quarter, so it was really powerful.
Seeing how old all the buildings are in Israel, it does make me see a link because it's like, these are so old and now I'm seeing them and it makes me feel that I have to like kind of look after them so I can show other people them and then more people will see them and then they'll get more and more important.
Jerusalem is really amazing, but I want to see more of Israel.
So we are now moving to the north of Israel.
On the coach journey, we learned some Jewish history and some Hebrew from our Madrachim. Madrachim are really cool and explain so much about what we saw. It's really fun learning from them, and I can imagine doing that when I'm older, coming back and showing other people what I've seen and learned. The first thing we did in the north was go to this beautiful little village where we learned all about tradition and preserving old ways of life.
Tradition. I love this word.
We went to the donkey riding where we pretended that we were from thousands of years ago and we made our own pitta and we learned about what they did to get food in those days. Then we went on to a march for Gilad Shalit. People need to know about that he was captured in Gaza, and this was really important because it raised awareness of him. After the walk, we had a learning session with kids from different schools in the Galil, and I met this really cool Israeli. It's really funny because he's actually coming to England this summer. I told him to come to Essex. I really hope he does. Well, if he doesn't, I'll still keep in touch with him.
Oh yeah, I got Facebook.
I found out a bit more about UJIA and what they do and how they take people from England to Israel and Israel to England to like make a connection, which I think is really important for the future, because if we are that connected, if we really make that bridge, then we could have a good future together. And yeah, that was my day. We got to see lots of the north and the Galil. I couldn't believe how different it was from Jerusalem. There's loads of amazing scenery, but also so many blank spaces and crumbling buildings, and even the roads aren't as good. Some of the towns were really small and looked really poor. We saw a school which was quite shocking because it had a bomb shelter, and that's just incredible to me. The idea that you might actually have to have a lesson there. The whole place was so basic and really different from what I'm used to. Their lives are just so different. I didn't know Israel had places like this. We did see some parts that had been done up, and it's really made me think about the possibilities.
Maybe myself, I might be developing something for there. I might be putting a house, I might be building it. I don't know, like the possibilities, they're amazing. We went to Spa. It was like a really spiritual place. That everyone was rushing, getting ready for Shabbat. Everyone there was like really religious. Some people were even like doing the tefillin. It was like quite moving because like building up for everything for Shabbat and like coming here to do it. Yeah, it made me really think about stuff.
I was thinking about the play we saw in Jerusalem, and I think it was about how we all have to look after each other, all the Jewish people together, like we're all brothers, and there are things we can all do to help out.
I do feel really lucky to be having these experiences in Israel because I've now seen all these things. I'm going to see more things in the next week, and I want to carry on, and I'm just so grateful because now I can show other people what I've learned. I can tell them what I've learned, and I think this is like just an amazing thing.
I feel really privileged to have been able to see Israel. It's such a beautiful and historic place. The story of Israel is one of change and progress, and UJIA have been part of this Jewish journey from the outset, developing the state of Israel from its inception and now transforming its northern region. It's the same here in the UK, taking generation after generation of young Jews and filling them with that pioneering spirit. The spirit to educate our children and lead our communities, to change lives. The journey we take is powered by UJIA. Until this year, Israel meant nothing to me, but now it means everything. It's no longer a land from my distant past, it's a part of my future. Our future. Together, we are pioneers in this future, building communities here in the UK and building the Jewish homeland in Israel. UJIA is powering this future and the future of young people in Israel. Now, will you power UJIA?